I'm on a mission to review and rank every single episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I'm not stopping until it is done. I'm of course talking about the critically acclaimed 3D computer animated Star Wars anthology series that first aired in 2008 and ended in 2020. Not to be confused with Star Wars Clone Wars, the 2D animated micro series that was released in 2003. I'm watching and reviewing every single episode in the official release order to keep things simple and ranking each episode as I go along. When all is said and done, I'll have a complete and comprehensive ranking of every episode from the entire series. So to make sure you don't miss a single episode, like this video and subscribe to the channel to ensure you stay on this journey with me. There will be spoilers for today's featured episode, so viewers beware. Now, on to today's episode. Today we are looking at episode 18 from season 1 titled Mystery of a Thousand Moons. After capturing Dr. Vindy and containing the Blue Shadow virus, a lone droid manages to release a single vial of the virus within the secret lab. With the lab sealing itself along with the virus, Ahsoka Tano, Padme Amidala, Jar Jar Binks, and the clone troopers, it is up to Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi to find a cure so they can open the lab and save their friends. They discover the cure is contained within a root on a planet called Iago, but after finding this root, they discover that an old separatist energy field is holding them hostage on the planet. Meanwhile, those trapped inside the lab stop any remaining battle droids from opening the lab and releasing the virus while also fighting their own infections. With the help of a young engineer called Jabba Hood, who has reprogrammed a whole army of old battle droids, Anakin and Obi-Wan manage to destroy the energy field, escape the planet, and save their friends with the cure. We finally get to see the Blue Shadow virus in full effect this episode. It infects a whole squad, and it's scary to see them succumbing to it. Ahsoka, Padme, and Rex start looking like zombies, and some clone troopers even die. The episode does a good job of conveying just how devastating this virus would be if it was released into the galaxy, and seeing the group still fight the droids despite it is nothing short of inspirational. But the real highlight of this episode is the plot on the mysterious planet Iago. What should be a simple snatch and grab mission turns into a whole dilemma within itself when Anakin and Obi-Wan discover that an old separatist energy field is stopping them from leaving the planet. What's even more interesting is that the locals believe that these lasers are a ghost called Droll that protects the planet and stops them leaving. It's cool to see how fear, superstition, and the unknown can turn a simple weapon into a vengeful spirit in the eyes of regular people, and it shows that every planet in this galaxy holds its own little story. I really like Jabba Hood in this episode. He's essentially a better version of Anakin Skywalker from episode 1. He's a snarky, confident droid programmer who uses his skills to help Obi-Wan and Anakin, and it makes me think that people would have liked little Annie more if they aged him up just a little bit in episode 1. He reprograms old separatist droids that were abandoned after they left the planet, and I love the junkyard style battle droids. It's nice to see Anakin bond with him over droids, and it's a nice change of pace for Anakin considering that he's usually only concerned with fighting in this series. Seeing the Jedi reveal the truth to the people and then destroy the energy field with Jabba's help makes for a great episode within itself, and it's crazy to think that they basically saved 2 whole planets in this single episode. The only small thing that bugs me about this episode is that multiple clone troopers die from the virus, fully grown men, yet Ahsoka survives. Sure, I'm confident the Force has something to do with it, but it's a little bit of a stretch. As a result, you get this really depressing scene where Rex is covering up a dead trooper, and when Padme says she is sorry, he simply tells her that it's fine because this is what they were made to do. This dude is over here saying that he was literally born to die. That's some dark shit. I feel bad for Rex in this episode because after all of that, when he is being airlifted off of the planet, he's told that Jar Jar, of all people, is going to get blaster training, to which he says he is not training him. The poor man has been through enough, leave him alone. Anakin's emotional drive because of Ahsoka and Padme in this episode is also very compelling. Anakin's major weakness has always been his emotions, and seeing them drive him here only adds to the plausibility of the idea that they were his downfall in Revenge of the Sith. It gives that plot point a longer development, and it retroactively makes that film much better, something that Clone Wars is well known for. Mystery of a Thousand Moons is a good Clone Wars episode that contains 2 plots that honestly could have been their own episodes. Seeing the effects of fear and superstition in the galaxy is an interesting plot point for the episode, and seeing the Jedi overcome them and the Separatist weaponry is extremely satisfying. Paired with the dire battle in the secret lab, this episode is a well-balanced mix of galactic tales and deadly serious wartime struggles. Anakin's emotional state makes for a compelling watch, and the high tensions create an enjoyable episode. And that was Mystery of a Thousand Moons. Ranking it against every other episode of Clone Wars I've reviewed so far, it currently sits at number 11. Will it hold this place? Only time will tell. And here is the complete ranking so far. That's me finished for this episode. Now, I want to hear from all of you. What's your personal review of this episode? Where would you rank it among every other episode of Clone Wars? Let me know in the comments below after you've liked the video and subscribed. I'll see you guys next time with another Clone Wars episode review and ranking. Until then, thank you for watching. As always, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.